So almost ready to get underway. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tanner Houck. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quick. It helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But, you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one missed. With the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 out, space is empty. And next for the Cubs, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball right side. Story tosses to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
1-0. And that's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Fouled off. He was late. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Masataka Yoshida.
Now here's a flare off the bat, and it's in there, base hit, and he boots it. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Tristan Casas stands in now and watches strike one. Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's it.
And that's two. Back in Boston, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Howe goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nico Horner will come up to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Grounder might be two. Over to Story for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. There's Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Base hit. Story around second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Connor Wong. Foul ball there. No outs. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pro Armstrong makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score in the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
In the dirt, blocked. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
base hit. That was smoke through the infield. He's in there.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared.
Now batting, Jaron Duran. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now at Fenway. Top half of the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago. Pete Crow Armstrong. Houck back to work. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. That one is absolutely belted back there. And it's off the Green Monster. Into second, and he's got a double. 1 out, runner at second. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Grounder off the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they end up with a runner at 3rd. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike. Shaw on 3rd with 2 out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Yoshida on the move. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Rafael
off
Devers up to hit.
Red Sox, the 3rd baseman.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right side, hard hit. And Devers is set down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
what do you guess, Boog? Light tower power?
That's right. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across. Judge out on the play. 2 down, bases empty. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ makes the grab. And that will end the inning. On to the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And there's a foul ball. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one missing inside. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching down and makes the grab. Shohei Ohtani. Up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner. Whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Story.
Story batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
Red Sox leading it by 2. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And Story is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And a base hit into right center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the catcher.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Into center. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
The
So
batter,
impressive
number 2.
that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Red Sox by 2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. And they get Bregman for the out. That is the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Swanson digs in.
Dansby Swanson.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right.
Bregman is under it, and there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Always tough to turn to. on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn to quickly.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Abreu makes his way towards it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Doubled his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
It's
Shaw
0-1.
measures 5 feet 10 inches, 23 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Massachusetts. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Swanson off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya. On the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. On the ground, right side. Horner throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Devers now 1 for 2.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. Back up the, oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Houck back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And it's fouled away. Swing at a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Back here in Boston,
Leading
bottom
off
of the 6th.
Just
stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And he grounds one to the right side. In time to Bush. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now batting Tristan Casas. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Trevor Story. Swings through the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Horner squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
And ball
That's
1.
a ball. 1-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Nico Horner. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, into the monster seats and gone. That one barely got out of here. It's 2-2.
Now pitching.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Pulls that one foul. 1 out, base is empty.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Shaw now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. In the air out to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Abreu.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And a base hit up the middle. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside.
That's in, ball.
Now 2-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Cubs.
change here. Number 43.
Number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's off the inside corner. And that is ball one. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out to short. Zips it across. Got him. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he knows
0-1.
they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Ready to begin the eighth. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's in safely at third as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. This one in the dirt with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-2. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Chapman, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Chapman now one-run game on the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. The tag and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bottom of the eighth. Here now the Red Sox DH. Aaron Judge.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge. Now pitching for
Nate Pearson on to pitch out of the pen here.
Number 56.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one ripped into right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Brings it in, 2 away. Here's Trevor Story now. The other way, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston, we go to the ninth. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Bush. Chapman back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. So here's Horner now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner takes off. Go to second. Out there. Back here at Fenway Park. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one inside, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one hit to right. Tucker has this one sized up, and there's one down. Now Connor Wong.
Batting the catcher, Connor Wong.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one outside. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
To the right side. Corner over to first. And they're down to their last out.
Up next
now it's Alex Bregman.
Good upside run and sink on that pitch right there.
Bregman.
Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Check swing went around. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
That's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got it. And that is the ball game. 3